up, y'all? Check this out. I'm up here in Springfield, Missouri, right? But check out how they got this interchange up here. Got you crisscrossing to the other side of the road and stuff in order to merge on. Yeah, they interchanges to get on the freeway unlike anybody else's. I guess they got the right to differentiate themselves from other states, I guess. I mean, it's a lot of little towns where you merge on the interstate and then you find yourself on the left side of the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, why they do it like this? Confusing as hell. Oh well. Yeah, but so I said I was gonna try this live streaming thing on this GoPro one last time to see how it go. And if the Wi-Fi don't hold up this time, I'm just gonna use this thing to do pre-record videos. I'm not gonna try to go live again on this thing because it only lasts maybe 4 or 5 minutes at the most. So I'm gonna see what it do. Just one last time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I just left Kansas City about almost 3 hours ago. Headed back to the M-Town. So now, I guess you could say, I'm watching out for meteors. Yeah, that's right. I'm watching out for meteors. Because I was looking online at this story about this meteor fell out of the sky and it hit somebody's home, the roof of somebody's home in McDonough, Georgia. Now let me rephrase it. A meteorite. Because when a meteor enters the Earth's atmosphere and is large enough to withstand the Earth's realm, atmosphere, or whatever, it becomes a meteorite. But so that they're saying that this meteorite hit this person's house, but they didn't give any more details about it. That's all they said. They didn't say whether or not the house was damaged or anything. They didn't say that anybody got hurt, nothing. It was just a real quick 4 or 5 line article. So fast forward to a couple of nights ago, I'm riding through Arkansas and it's nighttime just like it is now. And I'm just riding, you know. All of a sudden I see a green light flash. I mean, like a falling star, I see a green flash, like, whoa. I said, whoa, that wasn't no firework there. I thought I was tripping. Yeah, most definitely wasn't no firework because that flash light was falling down, like out of the sky, as opposed to going up in the sky. Like, whoa, what's really going on? That's what I'm thinking. Cause I just got to read an article about a meteorite just a couple of days ago. So that's strong I am, you know, gotta still keep your eyes on the road now. Don't be no fool out here. Don't be no fool. Still stay focused and pay attention to the task at hand. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy because the last time I seen one of those was in 2011, and I haven't seen another one since then until a couple of nights ago, and it was light green. And I was reading something, they were saying it depends on the composition of the meteor, which causes it to be certain colors, because you got some that are light green, like the one I saw, light yellow and white, and bright red, blue, you know, just depends. But they say the meteors disintegrate, but you know, after they enter the Earth's atmosphere. But if it's big enough to withstand, you know, the Earth's elements and things like that, it can, you know, maintain its form and hit something that causes some substantial damage out here. And I'm thinking that's what happened in McDonough, Georgia. They didn't really go into detail about how big it was. They just said that it struck the roof of someone's home. That's all they said. That was that on it. I'm like, wow, that's it. So I'm reading it, and then I see one myself in real time. I'm like, whoa. So it's a real big one on the way or what? Eventually. you supposed to be? You don't pay my bills. You don't pay this phone bill. Better get you some business. I just don't know who you folks think they is out here. I just don't know. Maybe it's Trump. Maybe it's Trump that's emboldening a lot of these guys. I have no idea. Don't tell that man, shut your door and shut your mouth. Like, whoa, what? Talking like he got some kids out there on that dump site. They say the guy, and as the days progress, this guy is releasing more and more videos than he can, and then other people are releasing videos. It's a new video of him. It looks like he's trying to get into a woman's truck to get away from these guys, and a woman hollering and screaming. Pretty much saying, I ain't got nothing to do with it, get out of here, you know. So a lot of people saying, no, this not adding up. Because it looked like he was trying to, from the outside looking in, it looked like he was trying to truck jack her, you know. But it turns out that she was at the press conference with him. So, apparently that wasn't the case, but you're looking at that video, you know, you hear her screaming and stuff. She just said that she didn't know what was going on. Everything was happening so fast, it caught her off guard. But the guys out there, the white guy, they was trying to make it seem like posing a threat, trying to make him out to be the bad guy. Well, he's the one that's being tormented. Focal trip out there. Oh yeah, and another thing. So I went to this museum last month, right? To Chuckalisa Indian Museum. And I decided to go there after years and years of driving by this signs directing you to the place, and because I've been to I decided to step outside the box in terms of historical museums and stuff. Having already been to the Civil Rights Museum, I've already been there. You know, in the light of everybody talking about indigenous people, and talking about we already we're the indigenous ones, and the comments that Elon Musk made about he gonna unlock a new god out of the Memphis area with that data center and stuff. Talking about it's in Memphis, Egypt. So there's a lot of people been talking about indigenous people and pyramids and Indian mounds. So that prompted me to want to go check out this museum. You know what I'm saying? And it was pretty informative. It was eye-opening. And that history goes back a lot further than I thought. So I thought it was maybe 5,000 years. But their history, they inhabited the land, which is now Memphis, up to 20,000 years ago. And it goes in detail about how they went about their everyday lives, all the villages and whatnot. And the herb talks about the herbal remedies that they made, and their medicine, their healing medicine was in plants, and they showed how they made weapons and jewelry and ornaments and headgear out of grindstones and just a whole bunch of stuff. Things that you cook with, it just really go, and it had like a model of what the village looked like. And it was pretty cool. I was like, wow, I finally came to this museum after all these years. Because I ain't had no interest in going to that museum, really. You know, I mean, because that's a whole different culture, and there's not too many of them left. I mean, it's a lot of them out further out west, like Oklahoma, New Mexico. And then another thing, it seemed like it took forever to get there. You gotta go up this long, winding road to get there. I'm like, wow, this thing back off in the woods. But hey, that's where they say they settled in thousands years ago. Way before Christopher Columbus arrived. Way before that. Oh damn, so they've been there. These people have been here for 20,000 years. pretty good job preserving too, I must say. Got this Indian mound and got the steps going up in the middle of it like a pyramid, and then I got to thinking there's a lot of houses in North and South Memphis